Hey guys, what's up? So I haven't done a video in a while, so hopefully this video will make up for it. So yeah, I got a device planted in me called DBS, deep brain stimulation, and it helps treat severe treatment-resistant OCD, and it's helped me a lot. And my OCD is still really bad, but my BDD isn't. Like usually my OCD drives my BDD, but I don't know, by the grace of God Almighty, like, I'd say I kicked that thing in the ass. But anyways, coming back, so a BDD tip. So when if someone says something about your face or something, they don't put so much emotion into it like you think they do. Like, it's just like, oh, hey, look at that window. Like, it's the same thing. Like, they don't put so much emotion into it. And when you have BDD, like, you feel like you're literally under a microscope, and you feel like everybody's looking at you, and you feel like everybody's looking at, like, your nose, your mouth, your face, whatever, your arms, your weight. It doesn't matter. All right, let me just tell you, no matter how you look, it does not devalue you as a person. I'll say that word again: devalue you. You're not unvaluable. You're still a very valuable person. You're a human being. That makes you very valuable, just being a human being. In my book, there's no such thing as ugly. No. There's no such thing as ugly. Because if you're making fun of how someone looks, you're making fun of God, the one that created them. But I'm not going to get this thing all religious, so I'll say, I'm religious. God, thanks to God. But anyways, so I've been doing better, thank God. And yeah, I just see the world in a different perspective. Like, all this hardship, I'm still going through really bad adversity, but I'm much better than I was like last year. So with BDD, like, the thoughts will keep coming up in your head over and over and over and over. Just be mindful. Just notice, like, okay, I'm having these thoughts, and right now I'm feeling a lot of anxiety and depression. What can I do to engage? I need to engage in a coping skill. What coping skill can I engage in? So then focus on your passion. Draw a picture. Do something. And the thoughts are still going to be there, but you say, okay, there's thoughts. Like, if something that helped me is, like, if you think about, like, you visualize a part of your body that's really bothering you, and you close your eyes and you just visualize it, and you notice what you're feeling. You're feeling a lot of anxiety and depression and irritability and agitation, and then focus on something really random, like this lamp. Just visualize this lamp in your head, and just close your eyes and visualize it, and you'll realize you're feeling the same exact way, even though you're visualizing a lamp. So it shows that it's not the thought that causes the anxiety and the depression, rather it's the anxiety and depression that cause the thought. So just like with OCD, people, like, they fear, like, they're gonna get, like with me, like, it used to be like they feel like they're gonna get sick or a disease if they don't wash their hands or if they touch a doorknob or something, but that's not true. That's just your brain telling you that. So it's the same thing with BDD. It's just your brain telling you that. And the more you look in the mirror, the more you mirror check, and the more you act on these compulsions, the worse it's gonna get. Because, like, in your brain, like, the more you act on, you can't just, like, quit obsessing about your face or your body cold turkey. It takes some time and strategies and methods, and it's life changing. And BDD, in my book, it's curable. It's definitely curable. So yeah, I mean, right now I'm really tired, so I might not be as motivated as you guys want me to be. But yeah, so give me a second to think. Yeah, so, like, what helped me is, like, imagine, like, when like, whoever's watching this, whether you're 7 years old or you're 70 years old, what kind of helped me is, like, when people are like today in, like, popular culture, it's all about how you look and stuff like that, and they value people based on appearance, and that's really messed up. That's really messed up. It's like someone wearing a red shirt, and other people have all blue shirts or green shirts or yellow shirts, whatever, and just because that person has a yellow shirt, they are going to get praised, and everyone's going to look up to them, and everyone wants to be like them, and everyone wants to just be them because they're wearing a red shirt. Like, it's so stupid. Like, why would you, like, there's so much more to a person than their face or their body. Like, and when people look at you and you say, oh my God, that person's staring at me because of this, I feel so ugly. Just notice, like, okay, that person's just staring at you, like, oh, they stare at that window, or they stare at that lamp, or whatever. They don't think twice about it. And and as I said before, how you look, it does not value you as it does not, like, if you feel like you look ugly, or you feel like you look absolutely, like, terrible, you feel like your value goes down. You feel like you feel like you're not a valuable person anymore. And that's not the case. The Actually, all this suffering that you're going through, that's making you a more valuable person. All the suffering you're going through, and when you get over it, you're gonna have a lot of wisdom, and you're gonna be a completely better person. So yeah, and people, they feel repulsive. No one's repulsive. I mean, some people are gonna find you attractive, some people won't. But you're just neutral. Usually, you're just neutral. Like, no one thinks twice about you. Like, if they do think twice, it's not, you think they put so much emotion in it. Just because you're feeling a lot of anxiety and depression and a lot of emotion and irritability, and someone looks at you, you assume that they're feeling the same amount of anxiety and depression and irritability, and you feel like they are disgusted with you. But that's not the case. That's feeling, not fact. You just notice, like, wow, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety and depression right now. I'm having these visuals and thoughts of my face. Okay, like, it's like appearance, it's like wearing a red shirt or a blue shirt. Like, people, it's messed up today, like, with popular culture, and, like, they tell you what kind of face is appealing, and they tell you how you're supposed to look like. The guys are supposed to wear the tight jeans and the high tops, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I used to wear those, but I'm just using an example. And with girls, they're saying, like, oh, you have to wear, like, this and this and this. Or they're not saying you have to, but just because the celebrities or whatever, they're wearing it, so you assume, like, oh man, I look up to these people, so I need to wear what they're wearing. So media and everything is really manipulative, like, very manipulative. I mean, now I see people as human beings, not as, oh, this person's ugly or this person's attractive. We're all human beings. That's it, we're all human beings. And you're not repulsive, no matter how I thought I was so repulsive. I can't even explain it. And if someone doesn't find me attractive, I don't even care. It's like, whatever. I find some people unattractive. I don't feel like anyone's repulsive. So yeah. So I have so much to say, but I'm so tired. It's just, like, so hard to get out. I'm trying to make this video short and sweet, but it's been 8 minutes, so yeah. It's just a face, it's just a body. No one finds you repulsive. You feel repulsive, but you're not repulsive. You're not repulsive. You feel like you are. You feel like you're under a microscope, but you're not. And me telling you you're not, that's not going to be enough for you. You have to really, I know you're trying so hard to stop this BDD and OCD, and I'm not going to say try harder, because that's not the case. You can't try any harder than you're trying right now. So what I would recommend is just engage in coping skills, and that will slowly wear the BDD off and off and off and off. And there's a lot of coping skills. I recommend seeing a therapist for BDD and or OCD, because usually people with BDD have OCD, some people don't, which is, I think it's a rare case, but anyways, forgive me if I'm just pondering. Yeah, so anyone needs help, just hit me up. So with the coping skill, instead of, like, as I said, you can't try any harder than you're trying. So just, like, when you're feeling a lot of anxiety and depression, do, like, something, like, even just do something that grounds you into the moment, like something physical, like hold an ice cube or something, that just to get you out of your head. And the more out of your head you get, not like crazy, but like the more you focus away from your head, or your brain or what's going inside your mind, the more you focus away from that, the stronger this connection in your brain works, and the more and more easier it gets to focus away from the BDD. So, what else should I say? As I said, I'm about to fall asleep, and I was just watching some videos on YouTube about like BDD, self-harm, and stuff like that, so it inspired me to do another video. I want to do videos every day, but I'm just like, I got a lot of stuff going on, so not like it's not more important than making videos. It's just meaning I have a lot of stuff going on. Like I still suffer a lot with OCD, not so much BDD, but with OCD. And as I said, I think I told you I got this deep brain stimulation. It like pretty much treats severe OCD. I wouldn't say it cures it, but it treats it enough so I can like function in life. Yeah, so, and also I broke my foot about a month ago when I was on vacation. It was a 2-week long vacation, and I broke my foot the second day on vacation, and I had to freaking go on crutches. Like, it sucked so bad. We went to Ireland because I'm half Irish, believe it or not. And hopefully in a couple days I'm gonna see my a doctor, and hopefully we'll get this cast off. If not, I might need surgery. Hopefully not, or I might need to be in a cast longer. Hopefully not. I've just been sitting at home playing video games, which sucks because I like to go longboarding. I like to go biking and stuff like that, and that helps me with my OCD a lot. But the DBS, it's helped a lot, and it would be a lot more helpful if I could actually go out and do stuff because I have this cast on. And yeah, anyway, so I think what I was getting to before, when you see somebody, like how I imagine it, like imagine we're all little kids and someone like makes fun of you, and someone's like, oh, this person's ugly, this person's hot, this person's attractive, but it's coming from such an immature mind, and it's coming from someone that has no experience of this world, no experience of hardship. Or a lot of people do have hardship. Usually, sometimes they're like calling people fat or skinny or ugly. It comes from a place of their own hardship, but I'm just using an example. Like, so if there's like a little kid and they judge somebody, they don't really think about it. They just say it, and just look at it. If someone ever said something, just look at, they're like extremely immature. They don't know that we have a purpose in life, and it's not about how we look. I'm not saying like, oh, you guys are not good looking. No, you guys, I mean, I don't know, I'm about to fall asleep, so hit me. Like, honestly, I'd love to have people, ask for advice from me or stuff, because I'm always willing to help people. All right, bye.